in the decisions about whether or not a couple can provide a good, supportive home for a child.
Senate Bill 275 would allow same-sex partners to adopt each other's biological or adoptive children. Senate Bill 273 would bar church-based child placement agencies from refusing to adopt two couples of a different religion, and SB 275 would allow governments to hold agencies accountable in cases of proven discrimination.
In March, the state attorney general declared faith-based adoption agencies would no longer be permitted to discriminate on the basis of religion or sexual orientation. On Wednesday at the Nebraska Civil Rights Conference in Lincoln, a national campaign was launched. It's supposed to pave the way for more students to attend college.
Valeria Rodriguez is the national campus coordinator for the group Define Americans. She says the campaign's primary challenge is to convince decision makers at institutions offering grants and scholarships that all American students should have equal access to higher education, regardless of their documentation status.
Our goal is definitely to get as many scholarships and foundations to change the scholarship requirements and allow thousands of Americans to apply for these scholarships.
Undocumented students currently are barred from applying for most forms of financial aid, which Rodriguez says leaves thousands of Nebraska students who may meet scholarship guidelines scrambling to find a way to pay for college. Some critics argue that because many U.S. citizens lack access to affordable higher education, it's fair to reserve funding for people who have entered and remain in the country legally. I'm Eric Galatis.
The hashtag Scholarships for All campaign kicked off on the University of Nebraska Lincoln campus. Rodriguez says the next move is to expand by tapping her group's college chapters in about 20 states. Finally, our Nadia Ramlagan reports a bill that would give coal communities $1 billion to clean up abandoned coal mines and boost local economies was reintroduced in the U.S. House last week.
Pennsylvania Democrat Matt Cartwright and Kentucky Republican Hal Rogers joined other lawmakers as co-sponsors. The Reclaim Act would disperse the $1 billion to coal mining regions in Kentucky and other states over a 5-year period to clean up pollution and toxic waste left over from mining operations and start new businesses. The money would come from savings in the Abandoned Mine Land Reclamation Fund. The fund was established in the 1970s to collect fees from the coal industry to restore land affected by coal mining operations. Supporters such as Sarah Bowling, a Pike County native who comes from a family of miners and mine operators, say grassroots momentum to pass the bill is growing.
People in the communities, they are aware of it, right? Because we've been working on this for several years now. And these are people that just want to work. They just want jobs. They want to be able to feed their families. And this would be one way to do that.
Studies have estimated there are more than 40,000 abandoned mines across the United States. I'm Mike Clifford. Thanks for newsing and cruising with Public News Service. We are member and listener supported, and we're online at publicnewsservice.org.
Oh, where my man Bobby Napa is. Bobby, how you doing tonight?
Jeff, I'm doing just well, my friend. Thank you very much.
All right, so we had, it was a good day to be Boston. I mean, not so much for the baseball fan, but it was a good day to be Boston considering what's at stake for the Celtics and the Bruins. Boston does not go down into that dreaded 3-1 deficit to the Toronto Maple Leafs with a 6-4 victory in Toronto. And as for the Celtics, 99-91 winners. Not a lot of surprises so far in the NBA playoffs Wednesday night. No different. Boston, Milwaukee, and Houston all hold serve at home. All take 2-0 leads in their series. And, Bobby, we didn't get a chance to talk on Tuesday night, but huge upset in the NHL in the state of Ohio on Tuesday night.
Yeah, Jeff, there's a lot of emotions going on about that series. I am, to this day, just a moment of just bizarre hockey. I mean, I don't think anybody saw this coming, and the whole point of it, this is why you play the games. I know we'll touch into it a little bit more, but the city of Tampa Bay and all Lightning Nation are not happy. Okay,
for the record, series sweep, Columbus wins 7-3, but game not that much of a blowout. From 3-0 in the second period of Game 1, the rest of the way, Columbus owned this series, and it was like the best team in hockey didn't have any answers.
No, it didn't. And it whoever's playing Columbus next up is not going to take them lightly, Jeff. It's going to be a very tough and I'm sure a lot longer of a series the next time around.
All right, another chapter written in the book of unwritten rules for Chicago's Tim Anderson. Bobby will be excited to tell you about all of that. On the other side, he's Bobby Knapp. I'm Jeff Rich. This is Sports Overnight America. You're listening to Dan Patrick Radio, Sirius XM Channel 211, and the Sports Byline Broadcast Network. Don't go anywhere. We've got a great show for you.
Taming the briar patch, mowing the lawn, trimming the Yeti. Whatever you call it, it's about time we talked about manscaping. Guys, you manscape, right? You know, keep things trimmed and fresh below the waist. 9 out of 10 women of all ages prefer their guy manscaped. But you got to have the right tools for the jewels, or you'll look like you used a machete. Pop over to manscaped.com and check out their perfect package. No, not that perfect package. I'm talking about the Manscaped Perfect Package 2.0 that was a smash hit on Shark Tank. It features the lawnmower, a precision trimmer engineered for below-the-waist grooming. Its skin-safe technology means no more accidental nicks and burns. Check out the lawnmower and the amazing grooming and hygiene products that come with your perfect package. What's that saying? Oh, yeah. Trim the shrubs and the tree stands taller. Get 20% off plus free shipping today. Visit manscaped.com and use promo code USA. Again, use promo code USA at manscaped.com. That's manscaped.com.
Attention to anyone that's written a book or wants to write a book. The process is not that complicated. Take a first step. Even if you write a page a day, you'll build momentum and your book will become a reality. The hard part is getting it published. That's when you need to call Page Publishing. They've got hundreds and hundreds of thank yous from different new authors, just like you. They make the process of publishing your new book and getting it sold online a simple process. You can learn how simple it is right now by calling for your free Page Publishing New Author Submission Kit. One quick 3-minute phone call, that's all it takes to get free information and learn how you can get your book published. Pick up your phone right now and call us 24 hours a day at this number. 800-603-0885. 800-603-0885. 800-603-0885. That's 800-603-0885.
Hey travelers, do you want to save money on your next flight? Then pick up the phone and call. That's right, call, because the best prices are not online. They're with SmartFares. See, SmartFares has special deals with the airlines. When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. Our prices are too low to publish online. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner or shopping. So stop searching all of those travel sites to find the lowest price on your next flight. Let one of our SmartFares expert travel agents find ridiculously low prices for you. Call SmartFares today and get the best price on your next flight. Guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
855-325-1780. 855-325-1780. That's 855-325-1780.
Tim crushes this ball. He throws the bat. The ball goes flying. It is gone. 2-0 Sox. The ball was majestic. The bat was a javelin. And the Sox lead.
You're listening to Sports Overnight America with Jeff Rich.
All right, everybody, welcome back. And we lead with the AL Central foes, the Royals and the White Sox, battling it out in on the south side of Chicago. The White Sox would go on to lose that game 4-3 in extra innings to the Kansas City Royals, but some flair for the dramatic, so to speak, with Tim Anderson and Ned Yost and the old school book of unwritten rules, Kansas City Royals. We're back here on Sports Overnight America, everyone. Reminder that we're live at 10 p.m. Pacific time. You can call in 1-800-878-7529. Again, that's 800-878-7529. 878-7529. You got something to say about the unwritten rules that we're about to speak on the subject of, feel free to give us a call. We're on Twitter. He's at BigHurtNap35. That's at BigHurtKNAPP35. As for me, I am at Jeff Rich Talks. And we're going to talk, Bobby, about Tim Anderson's home run. Take us to the south side of Chicago, reset the situation that went down from pitch to swing to the benches clearing.
I could happily do that. And, to start off the story here, Jeff, it was a beautiful 74 degrees in Chicago at Guaranteed Rate Field. So tempers were everywhere today, and the energy was high. But the game, it was in the bottom of the fourth inning. Brad Keller was the starting pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. Tim Anderson had worked a full count, took a ball, inside fastball, just blasted. I believe it was 418 feet straight away left field. And he had a long bat flip, let's just put it that way, but looked directly at the White Sox dugout and had this burst of energy. Royals catcher Martin Maldonado looked at Anderson and obviously wasn't pleased with the bat flip, but nobody else showed any emotion at that point, not even Keller, that is. 2 innings later, Anderson comes back up. Keller's still pitching. Of course, Jeff, it's an 0-0 count. Anderson gets plunked right on the butt with a four-seam. And Anderson is not happy about it. He is already saying some words to Keller, obviously, about that pitch. And Maldonado is trying to split them up to prevent a fight. And, of course, we all know what happens when there is a situation like that. All the dugouts come out, then the bullpens run in, and we ended up having that happen in this circumstance, and it ended up just getting so out of control. Ned Yost and Rick Renteria, both managers for each team, Jeff, were in each other's face. Joe West was the crew chief of this particular series. They did a very good job the first time around of separating both teams, but then they kind of took a little bit of a break in between that. Renteria had more words with, I believe it was the Royals' first base coach. Things flared up again. And, Jeff, it ended up getting to the point where it was all right again, and all of a sudden the manager had a meeting with the umpire at the Royals, Ned Yost. Then Joe West had a huddle with the 3 other umpires. He looks over at Tim